him. Hi guys. Hey D. Hey D. Hey Gina. Hi. How you guys doing this evening? It's 6:34 here, so it's evening time. Hello, Britt. Thanks for joining me today. I said, hey Cleo. I said I wasn't gonna even talk about this situation because I feel like as a society, we really make, dysfunction popular. It's something in human nature that is drawn to controversy. And, you know, I'm not going to get into all the spirituality that we're both dark and light. That's understood. That's great. Hi, Samantha. But the title of this video is the controversial MUA, which is makeup artist live video. My professional take on it. What can we all learn from it? Was she right? Was the makeup artist right? Is the client always right? So I kind of want to take like from those angles. So I just wrote out a couple of things. At first, I didn't even want to see the video, but I just saw one of my Facebook friends talking about it. And I was like, let me look at this video because I'm so busy and I really, I don't really scroll through my feed all the time. So I don't even know the controversy that's going on in the beauty community, because the beauty community that I know is professional and we look out for each other. And it's not this, I'm not really in the YouTube, IG famous world. And I don't really follow a lot of those people. I follow people that I've known that's been in the industry, because I've been in the industry for almost 20 years as a hairstylist. As a makeup artist, I've been doing makeup since 2014, about 20. I dabbled in it like 2012, and then 2014 I just started doing it more because I wanted to add on a service, but I really like the artistry behind it. But you know, get into the video that I saw of this young lady. Yeah, she's, you know, in this age that we live in, people really are consumed with numbers, and that's awesome. Like, oh, so-and-so has 273,000 followers, and that's awesome. And, you know, I'm working on my following, but I'm busy. Like, I'm busy outside of the internet. So that's not my main concern. But as time goes on, it's going to get, you know, I'm going to get more followers and that kind of stuff. But that's not my main focus. My main focus is my work, my crafts, my clients. I knew what kind of clientele I wanted after I came back to New York. So let's get started by the way she was dressed. First of all, as a makeup artist, I will never go to a client, or if I had a makeup studio, I would not have been dressed the way she was. She had on, she will probably see this video. If somebody decides to share it, I really don't care, because it's not that I'm talking bad about her. I'm just showing you like what's right and what's wrong. As a makeup artist, as a hairstylist, you do not want to look raggedy. She literally had on a t-shirt, looked like she just rolled out of bed. Her wig was tacky. So the way that you get up in the morning time or in the afternoon time, whatever time your clients are coming in, and you should never look so worn. And I mean, it was terrible. Like the way she looked it was horrible. So of course the way you dress is the way that you're going to carry yourself. It makes a difference. Okay. And as she was doing first of all, the young lady was an hour early. It was her prom day. I guess she had jitters. She was excited. I have never heard a makeup artist or hairstylist complain that their client is early. We usually be like, oh my God, like she's pushing me behind. I would not have been mad if I had, obviously she wasn't busy. at that time, and the girl came an hour early. So I would have been, you know, either you could have told her, you know, give me a couple of minutes. Your appointment is not right now. You're a little bit early. There's a way to, like, you know, talk to people. And this is the issue with people not going to cosmetology school, because everything, you're not going to learn everything on YouTube, and you're not going to learn how to be with a client. You're not going to learn how to have a heart. You know, doing hair and makeup, you actually have that person's heart in your hands, you know. And I'm going to give you an example of a young lady that came into, I wrote a post about it maybe like 3 years ago when I was working at this makeup studio called Pucker in Soho. But getting back, the girl came early. She was mad about that. And the thing is, the girl probably saw her live, and she was on live talking about how her clients get on her nerves. That's number two, the way she was dressed, and the fact that she was talking about her clients to strangers. I don't know what it is today, and somebody's gonna be all talking about, oh, this respectability politics. When you're with your friends and you want to talk junk, you can talk junk. But when you are supposed to be this professional, you have all these followers, and you're busy, and you're still building a clientele, and you have an expertise and something to share with the world, you always want to appear somewhat a professional when you're doing your thing. But she literally was talking about how her clients get on her nerves. These people are helping you pay your rent, helping you buy your makeup supplies, helping you to have vacations when they're paying you. So that was terrible. When the young lady came in, she's a teenager. She had like a serious face, but she didn't have an attitude. She started having a meaner, like a more serious demeanor as the time went on. And I understood why, because the makeup artist, her vibe was like nasty, and it was ratchet. Like, it was terrible. It was so terrible. You guys, if I find the video, I'm gonna put it in the comment section after I'm done. But it was like, it was so terrible the way she, you know, and then, like, I guess the girl had a serious face, and she was like, kept turning back in the camera. Let's say, like, she was turned this way. She was turning the camera like, like, it was terrible. It was so terrible. So, and then while she's doing the girl's makeup, she's blowing on a brush. First of all, that's nasty. That's unsanitary, which leads me to believe that you don't wash your brushes properly. The minute she would have blown that brush to touch my face, I would have been like, you know what? I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't sanitize her brushes properly. That's another thing. That's another difference between somebody that is trained and somebody that's just watching the YouTube videos. Okay? It is what it is. But, when the girl left, like, she was like, you got a problem? Like, what's the problem? Like, you just got to see it. And the girl was she was young. She had to be like 17. It was her prom. So she wasn't no more than 18 years old. She was probably about 17 going on 18. She's probably already nervous, like, oh, you know, like, I got to go get my dress. You never know what's on a client's mind. And I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to make it super short. A young woman came into Parker one day, and she was visibly upset. So I ended up, like, they told me, like, oh, you know, Raina, you know, get her like a glass of wine, or, you know, and I did her makeup, and I was talking to her, and she was just telling me, like, you know, she got stood up, but she still, you know, she don't know she's probably getting stood up. The guy's not answering his phone, and blah 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 blah. But she was upset, like, so upset. But instead of me like, well, you need to sit down and hurry up and don't even cry, like, instead of me being nasty to her, like, I really, like, embraced her, because I'm a young woman too, and she was younger than me, because I mean, I'm older than her, but you know what I'm saying. I'm a woman too, so I kind of understood, like, that little pain that she had. Some people show it in a mean way, and some people will cry. But this was the opportunity for that makeup artist to soften that young lady up and just, you know, get her to open up. Like, is everything okay? Like, you know, she didn't even ask her any questions like, are you allergic to any of the products? Like, what are you allergic to? Or do you have oily skin? Like, she didn't even do a consultation at all. So that was already like super unprofessional. Not only was she dressed tacky, but she didn't even give her a consultation. Now, you could have been putting anything on her skin that could break her skin out. So neither here or there. That was her opportune time to show her compassionate side. And you know, the girl probably would have opened up, because women, we open up to our nail techs. We open up to even cab drivers sometimes if we, you know, but we open up to beauty professionals. And that could, you know, that could have been a time. Maybe she didn't feel comfortable being on live. And you have to respect that. Before I even take photos and I put them online of my clients, like, I ask first. And I even have an app, especially for somebody that is new, and I have them sign like on it so that I won't get sued later on. Like, why is my picture online for? You know what I'm saying? So I just know that a lot of, in this generation and in this time, people really lack emotional intelligence. Was the makeup artist right? No, she wasn't. And I'm giving you the really mild version of how nasty she was to this young girl. Like, this is a young girl getting ready to go to her prom and graduating from high school, you know, and prom is like a big day for young ladies. But this generation, this time that we're living in, everybody wants to go viral. I mean, she was at the end of the video, she was like, oh, I mean, you just made me poppin'. I'm gonna post a link. It's tragic. You just made me poppin'. You just made me more poppin'. Like she was so, and I went on her Instagram, and on the Instagram inside of her live videos, she screenshot, I guess, how many people were looking at her stories. And it was like, you know, almost 7,000 people. And this is what I'm saying. It's like we give our attention to the wrong things. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't want to talk about it, but I felt like it could be a lesson for a future upcoming makeup artist, somebody that's already in makeup artistry, and even for the clients. Because me personally, I would not have sat there and let that girl put makeup on my face and she was, you know, being sarcastic and being like, and her whole aura. I'm very much into like somebody's energy. It was terrible. And I've never seen anything like this. And then people are so worried about their social media numbers. They're not worried about their deposits and their invoices. Like, that's important. That's more important to me than having 273,000 followers. Because she wasn't worried about her reputation and her image and her brand, protecting her brand at all. She was just catering to the like chitlin circuit and like, yeah, because you know what I'm saying. I don't care. Like, she got an attitude. Like, she was acting like it was horrible. And the thing is, it's not like I'm sitting here having a conversation with one of my makeup artist friends, and I'm like, girl, my last client, ooh, I'm tired. You know, like, she wore me out. She was on live. And you're right, Gina. They focus on the wrong thing. Like, you want to be popular for being a nasty gutter rat? Why? She's never going to be able to play that down. A black makeup artist. Let's be real here. You're not Jeffree Star. You're not gonna be able to live that down. Because even though, yeah, she did it to her on live, and this girl's going to her prom. Even with the things that he said, he already is sealed. You're not. And we cannot do that. I'm being honest. Not when you are supposed to be a professional. It was terrible. Like, I can't even do her. I can't even do how she does, because in the circles that I run in and the kind of clients that I have, she probably will never have them. Nobody in their right mind that has a lot of money is gonna go sit in her chair. I'm sorry. It's over. She's not gonna get nobody of it. And then people wonder why, like, their career stunted. I still feel like I still have a far ways to go. Okay? I still have a long way to go. And can you imagine at the level that I am right now, me doing that to a celebrity client, or like, you know, sometimes I work with Finish Line and I do like their commercials and stuff, but they call me back, and you know why? Because I don't act like that. And then, you know, in these times you have all these terminologies, all respectability politics. You're on a job. What are you talking about? Come on now. Like, it was so bad. And I was just like, wow. And then, you know, I came up in an industry where we didn't have social media. So everything that I did was word of mouth. I had flyers, you know, and that kind of stuff. Nobody heard my conversations. Even when I worked in the salon, I did not entertain certain conversations with my clients. And there's a way to talk. And I had mentors. I just did, like in the beginning, I talked about her blowing on the brushes. It was disgusting. I went from, like you can see from the beginning, I went from the way she was dressed, her mannerism, her wig was tacky, like everything. So of course, the way she was dressed, she was going to behave that way too. I think if she was dressed more formal, you know, it causes you to kind of come into, it causes you to come into, like, you know, but if you got on jeans and sneakers, you're more lax. Like, woo, it was just bad. It was all around bad. No, the client isn't always right, but the girl was young. She came in and she sat down. She came and she sat down. I'm going to put the video in the comment section, and then y'all can look at it. It was so horrible. I really felt bad for that girl, and the girl sat down afterwards and was on live, and she was like talking like she was at a picnic, like a barbecue, not even a picnic, a barbecue with man on the grill. That's how that Uncle Man was on the grill. That's how she was talking. It was so bad. And a lot of times we hold ourselves back because of the way that we conduct ourselves. It is what it is. It's over. It is over for her. I'm sorry. That's how bad it was. You know, you can recover from certain things, but, and then you have like these young girls in the comment section, and they were just like, yeah, girl, you was right. She had a stink attitude and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, like what is going on with this generation of women, like young women? That's how you conduct yourself as a first of all, as a woman, talking to another woman that you're servicing. This is the service. It looks glamorous. Don't get it twisted. Doing hair and makeup, it looks glitzy. At times it is. But you're dealing with another human being besides yourself. You're dealing with different human beings. So from time to time, I needed to take a break because I'm using my energy towards someone else. If you're not kind-hearted and you don't have emotional intelligence, this industry is not for you. It's not. It's not for you. I don't care how many YouTube videos you watch and learn how to do makeup. It's so much bigger than that. Me doing hair and makeup is my love. It's my ministry, and I'm not trying to sound all deep and all churchy, but I really run into a lot of women that we share similar stories, or they tell me things and I learn from them, and they don't know how much, even if I talk to them, they heal me too. So it's like we like heal each other. It's so much deeper. You're serving a person. If you're not into servitude, then it's not for you. If you're going to be unsanitary, it's not for you. If you're going to dress unprofessional, it's not for you. If you're going to look unprofessional, it's not for you. And the standard for most makeup artists, the way we dress is usually black or black. I mean, even if you put on some really cute jeans and a cute black top, like, you have to look professional. Now it's summertime, and I usually have like cute, pretty, you know, sundresses. But most of the time, you should not have your arms out while you're doing, you know, most of the time, you know. Man, y'all just gotta see the video. That's all I'm gonna say. But again, she was wrong, and I want the times that we're living in, the generation that we're in, I want people to stop being delusional. Yeah, they think it's a game out here, and it's really not. It's on film forever. Forever. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be a consultant after I'm done, you know. I'll be like a Tabitha Coffee, you know. She's cool. I actually worked with her before. She's no nonsense. Yeah, they don't have a long-term strategy. Everything is about popularity and being hot right now. And that's not... You want to be able to retire from this. You know, it's not just about LA girl makeup. I don't even use that. I don't care how big you make somebody's brows. That don't mean that their makeup is popping either. I'm being honest. But it was terrible. And I just wouldn't wish that treatment on my worst enemy. Like, on, even if the person hates me, like, I would not. I don't treat people like that. If you feel like you can't service that client, then, you know, say, you know what, I can't really do you right now. But she was mad that girl came an hour early. She was talking about it like crazy. All right, I'm going to end this video right now. And I'm going to get the link, and I'm going to post it. Give me probably like a minute or two, because I know exactly what to type in the box on Facebook. And I'm going to put it on there. And you guys are going to want to vomit. It is so... And Bernadette, you know what's so crazy? It's not even just customer service. It's understanding. Like, are you in this for a quick dollars, or are you in it because you really love the art and you love people? And you see it as, like, for me, I see it as a healing. I use it as like a healing tool for women, because a lot of women, like, I see men and some women, you know, talk down on women wearing makeup or doing their hair or getting a weave, but you don't know how much my presence and my skill really brightens a person's day. Excuse me, my conversation and my insight, and me just listening, because sometimes I don't even say anything. I just listen. Me, like, giving the client a glass of wine. I go to clients' houses sometimes, and they offer me stuff. They give me wine bottles to take home. They send me home in Ubers. You know, is somebody gonna do that for her? Is somebody gonna gift her with an extra $100 on top of they just paid as a tip? Like, come on, y'all. It was sad. But thanks for listening. And I think I should do a little bit more videos on, like, being professional and that kind of stuff. It's not about being fake, and it's about being professional. So if you think being fake, you're not focused on your goals. What are your professional goals? What are your money goals? Sorry. What are your goals? So yeah, I'm gonna continue that, because everybody's just so into the prettiness of the makeup, but they don't understand the business behind it. I did a video maybe like a year and a half or 2 years ago about the bridal business, and from the other side, like behind the chair, and how the client can sometimes offend. So I do from both angles, because I've been a client and now, you know, I'm the artist behind the chair. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.